What is good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. Self-respect. Self-respect is something that I lacked, and in fact, every day it's something that I'm trying to work on in my life. It's something that I'm trying to prioritize. I used to not really value myself, you guys, if I'm being real. I used to not really value myself. I used to let people walk all over me. I used to have no boundaries, bro. Like, I used to just let people do whatever they wanted to do. I used to say yes to everything just to please people, you know. In fact, that's something that I'm still trying to work on till this day. Like, there's power in silence, there's power in saying no, there's power in being good by yourself. There's power in doing those things, and I didn't realize that until, I don't want to say recently, but like, it's something that as time has gone on in my life, I've just started to realize self-respect is very important. Like, for example, in one of my recent story times, this is like my third time talking about it anyways, but in one of my recent story times, I told you guys that there's this girl that has been trying to, holler at me, reach out to me, Mind you, you guys, this girl is beautiful. At least to me, like, it's one of them ones where, you could be talking to a girl, yeah? And you just let her do whatever. You let her talk, you just let her do whatever she wants. Like, I've learned that there's power in just shutting the fuck up. Like, sometimes you just have to not say anything, and like, bro, not everything deserves your how do I put it? I'm stammering. Not everything deserves your input. Not everything deserves your input. Sometimes, when you just keep quiet, people even tend to respect you more. People tend to respect you more. And it took me 24 years to learn this, even in terms of dating and girls. Like, I even noticed that, like, sometimes when you just shut up, they start acting right. Like, you don't have to come and start shouting and start defending yourself or defending your points. Sometimes you're better off just shutting up and not saying anything. In terms of boundaries, let me tell you, let me give you guys another story time on something that happened to me. So there was this one time I was invited to a party. So I walk in, and I'm one of the first people to get to the venue. I walk in, and one of the girls see me. She opens the door for me, and I'm like, "Hi." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, Dario, you're so short." I was like, "What?" Just off rip, that's what she said to me. And I'm like, why would you even say that? But then it got me thinking, I said the only reason why someone would feel comfortable enough to say that kind of thing to me is because I didn't set proper boundaries from the beginning. I ended up saying, she's on the overweight side, she's big, so I'm like, yo, we can go body shame for body shame. This is 2025. I believe in equality. I believe in equality for men and for women. So if someone is going to, body shame me, I'm going to body shame them back. I was like, oh my gosh, what if I walked in and I said, yo, you're so fucking overweight, you're so fucking fat, She ended up blocking me on everything, like, she was pissed. But do I care? Not really, because I know that I stood my ground. Like, if you're watching this video right now and you feel like you suck with setting boundaries, yo, this video is for you, man. There's actually power in setting boundaries and saying no and silence. Like, God knows that if I had got this in my brain a long time ago, like, I wonder how different my life would be. On one hand, I will say that it is lonelier because I don't like now. I'm very strict. Like if I think that you're weird, if I think that you don't support me, if I think that you don't really fuck, you don't have to be in my life. Like you don't have to be here. Like I will literally say, you know what, it's okay. You can, if you think someone else can hang with you, if you think someone else is cooler, go hang with them. You know, like leave me alone. Go hang with them. I'm good. Like I'm good by myself. But there's people that love me. Listen, I want you to know. I want you to know this is a reminder that you're loved at home. You're loved at home. They might not love you in these streets. The babe that you're trying to text, she might not be replying your messages. She might be talking you. She might not be replying. She might be leaving you undelivered. She might be airing you. But I want you to know that you are loved at home. They love you at home. Please. They love you at home. That ass. They do. They really do. Yo, man. Set boundaries for yourself. Respect yourself. And the people that don't respect you are going to fly out of your life, and the people that do respect you are going to stay in your life. Had someone told me that like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, sure, maybe I would have been lonelier. I would have been by myself a lot more. I'd have had less friends, but I would have had more peace of mind. I would have had more respect. I'm telling you that the two things that you need in this life are peace of mind and respect. I'm telling you that once you have peace of mind and respect, like you're actually good. I don't know what a human being, I don't know what else a human being would want but peace of mind and respect. Those two things, and then you already, like, you have your basic needs. Fam, you're actually chilling. I can't even lie. Peace of mind and respect actually goes a long way. It really does, but you have to set the right boundaries for you to get that peace of mind and respect. But not everybody deeps that. People are like, there's this thing that I used to do. Like, I want a friend so bad. Oh my god, bro! I want a friend so bad that like if I wasn't invited to the function, I would be like, "Where's my invite?" Oh gosh, that's so. Oh! Ew. God have mercy. God, bro. But now I could never, because what do you mean? Like if I'm not invited, I'm sit my ass at home. I'm gonna sit my ass at home because I don't have to be there. I don't have to be there. I'll be okay. The people that want to come and hang out with me, I'll hang out with them. I don't have to be there. And that's how people start disrespecting you, bro. But anyways, with this, why did I bring this topic up? It goes back to the story time that I gave you guys, like 2 or 3 videos ago. She called me again last night, but then I didn't pick. Like sometimes. Be it you're talking to a man or you're talking to a woman, sometimes your silence is a superpower, and sometimes you just have to keep quiet, just so that you can get some respect back. I hate that we live in a society where we can't just respect each other off rip, but these are the times that we live in, and you have to adapt. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Coming through every single day.